side or anything. She'd rather just stand here and take it because she's not confident about moving her feet with me on this side of her with that saddle making that big old scary noise. I'll see if I can kind of help her out just a little bit. And see all that, she does little checks all the time. She's like, was that the right thing? Was that the, I mean, she's really, she really wants to please. She's just really not sure how. Basically what I'm doing is I'm giving her time to catch her breath before I step on and off of her. Because again, I don't want her to feel like she's tolerating it because she's too exhausted to do anything else. That's not what this is about. You don't just work them into exhaustion. You get them to the point where they can mentally handle what you're asking of them. And I think she's there, I just think she needs to catch her breath. Did you see all that uncertainty right in there? She moved her hips over and she was like, boy, I don't know if that was the right answer. I mean, just constantly wondering if that was the right thing, if that was the right thing. Yes, you're doing great. You're doing fantastic. And it's not, that doesn't mean she's been beaten or anything. She's just, you know, I mean, there's just people that are naturally more confident and she's, you know, just naturally a horse that has less confidence. And the other thing that's going to be really important to keep in mind with her, she's going to ask a lot for reassurance and everything. And you're more than happy to give her reassurance. I mean, you can give her all the reassurance, but it doesn't always mean, like for us as humans, it naturally means like hugging and petting and telling them, you know, like making them feel warm and fuzzy. That doesn't work like that with horses. They naturally don't want to be touched. And with her, kind of unfortunately, her natural instinct is to be like, I don't know about this, and as soon as she thinks something's okay, she's like, okay, I'm gonna like cuddle up next to you, and then we're gonna be okay. And you don't want to encourage that, because then when she gets really insecure, she's gonna want to try to come to you. So like if she, for instance, you know, that was why I was a little leery about letting her go with the flag, or with the saddle on, without my flag. I wanted something between the two of us so that she didn't just, you know, okay, well, there's a saddle on me and I'm going to buck and I'm going to come up next to you because you're safe. Like, no, you're going to kill me. I'm small. You're going to hurt me. And she doesn't understand that, you know. And so a lot of the time I'm going to try to reinforce and tell her that she's doing such a good job just by having a really quiet body tone and by giving her not, you know, I'm not going to walk up here and just pet all over her face. Even though she would totally tolerate it, she'd probably even like it a little bit. I'm going to try to wean her off of that and look for releases in other ways other than petting her forehead, other than petting her neck. I'm going to look for ways to kind of tell her, yes, you did a great job, and it doesn't mean I'm going to be petting you. And that's just, a lot of times, you know, that'll be something that people do when they're colts. They want to pet on them and get them used to people. And it's just another fine balance, and it's just the combination of her being insecure and then looking to mother up with you is just a bad one on her. It's not a bad deal. One thing isn't bad, the other thing isn't bad. It's just not a very promising combination for this particular horse. Just this particular case. See, she's getting a lot more confident about that. I can kind of pick up and she's like, yeah, I'm just going to move my feet out. Great, fantastic, glad you're thinking that way. See, and she's feeling better about it. And she'll learn too. She won't always look to me and always be, you know, she'll kind of gain some confidence when she's pretty sure that she knows what this game is about. See right there, she kind of wanted to mother up. And all I did, I just kind of blocked her eye. I just said, no, I just want you to move. You don't have to come to me. She said, oh, okay. I'll just kind of move out then. See, and right there she said, I'm going to move forward, but she wanted to lean in on me. And I said, don't do that. And she's like, well, what do I do then? And that's how fast she lost her confidence with moving forward. It just took that much. So now we're going to go kind of back to it. There. See, and she had to come back and check. Was that the right thing? Was that the right thing? Yeah. I'll switch eyes. She kind of had that idea, and I was okay with it because I feel like we've exercised that side pretty well. I'll let her feet stop. We'll do the same thing. She's more secure about what she's supposed to do on this side. But see how she immediately, she wanted to bring that shoulder right back into me. And I didn't, you know, I didn't head it off soon enough. I didn't see it happening until it was too late, so. That's the other benefit where I'm always talking about moving the hindquarters out. That's the other benefit is that you can, you know, if she wants to square up with you, see right there she had a better solution where she moved the hindquarters away to look at me as opposed to bring the shoulder in. There's a total difference between being respectful to square up and being like, I'm going to crowd you and square up. Big difference to me, big difference for safety. And enough of a difference to her that it's important that you be, you know, pretty consistent about it. See right there, she wanted to step in a little bit. Good deal. See, and right there, she still brought a shoulder in, but did you see her back up so that she wasn't coming over the top of me? So she's trying. See, and she wants so bad for me to pet her forehead, so I'll give her a little bit of it and everything. But yeah, she likes it. She really does, because that's something that's been consistent for her. She knows she's doing good when she gets that. And that's totally fine, and I'm okay with letting her have kind of that pacifier or some training wheels for a while. And it's not something you have to quit entirely at all. I'm just saying, you know, she needs to learn other ways to be okay. Because if I'm in the middle of her back, I'm probably not going to be able to pet her forehead.
Unless she's Storm.
Yeah. Yeah.